to my channel. I hope everyone's doing really well. Tonight for dinner, I am making a one-pot dinner and this is gonna be delicious and I'm actually really looking forward to this. I've had this on my list of things to make for a while and I've just been bogged down with other things that I've been doing and I'm just really fancy this one. So it is chicken and bacon in a creamy red pesto sauce. You can serve whatever you want with it. You can make maybe some pressure cooked mashed potato. You could do some pasta. You could just have it with some vegetables. It is super yummy, this one, and I really want to show you how to make it. Of course, it's easy because all my recipes are really simple to follow. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So if you do, please hit that like button because it really does help the channel out. Lets me also know what you like and what you don't like. And don't forget, if you're new here, please subscribe. We're all about Ninja Foodi recipes on this channel and we are really learning how to use this machine to the absolute max. So let's get into this. Let's go and make this dinner. I'm starting this dish off by frying off my bacon. So I'm just doing that on sear and saute, adding a little bit of spray oil into the bottom there, just to stop it from sticking. I'm just going to fry that off until it's got some colour, a little bit crispy, and then we can remove that. Right, we've got some colour on the bacon, rendered down a bit of the fat. I'm not worried about it being crispy as such because this is going to be going into a sauce. Just added the chicken with a little bit of spray oil. I could really have put these in at the same time, to be honest. I was just still chopping the chicken, so I thought, right, I'll start on the bacon. But I'm just literally just going to brown this off. We're not cooking it because this is going to go under pressure. You could chuck the chicken straight in. There would be no problems with doing that. But for me, I just like to see a little bit of colour on the outside of my chicken. Into the chicken, I'm going to add around half a teaspoon of garlic granules. That's going to add some nice flavour. Half a tablespoon of smoked paprika goes in. About a quarter of a teaspoon of dried Italian herbs. And this is serving 2 of us tonight. So in there, I've got around 250 grams of chicken breast. About half a tablespoon of tomato puree. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of a really nice tomato pesto. And this is sun-dried tomato version and it tastes so good. And so I tend to go with heaped teaspoons. I love the flavour of this pesto. It tastes amazing. And then into here, I add 100 millilitres of chicken stock, or you can use veggie stock. So all I'm doing now is I've got the sear and saute off. I am just mixing this together. What I want to do is get this out of the bottom of the Ninja pot and put this in with the bacon. So this is going to be cooked in a pot-in-pot method. And we're going to have on the bottom our potatoes to make mash to go with this. And then this is going to sit on the rack over the top of it. There you go. So I'm going to give this a quick rinse, but I'm not going to worry too much about it being perfect. And then this is our chicken and bacon with that lovely sauce. Now I've rinsed my pot very quickly. As you can see, it still looks dirty, but I've got the main part of it out. So in the bottom here, I have got my potatoes, 400 grams of potatoes chopped up into chunks. Into the bottom here with my potatoes so that they cook and everything is going to steam in here and come to pressure. We need liquid, and that is of course going to be stock because it's going to give much more flavour to my mashed potato. You can use veggie or chicken, you know, whatever you want to use in it is good. With this, I'm going to drain the potatoes, so it really doesn't have to be in a perfect amount just to cook it. I'm going to go with about 300 millilitres. And then we can grab our rack, put our chicken dish over the top, and I'm going to cover that with some foil. And then just lower that over the potatoes. Of course, if you want to cook some vegetables at the same time, you can do that. You can add in another layer. You could maybe put some green veg in a parcel, lay that on top. That would work really well. But I'm actually doing some green beans and I'm going to do those separately tonight for us. Lid down and slide over to pressure cook. You're going to make sure your pressure valve is on seal, very important. Now you can do this on a natural release, cook it for less time. I'm going to opt today to go with high. I think this is really only going to need 5 minutes. Those pieces of chicken aren't very big. Potatoes do cook quite quickly, I have found. Let's try it. Let's see if it's enough. If it's not, you know, we'll go again. But yeah, I've not done something like this with the chicken and potatoes at the same time. So it's a little bit of guesswork, but we're normally pretty accurate, aren't we? So let's go with a quick release because the chicken is in a sauce. It is covered with foil, so I think it's going to be fine. I don't think it's going to dry out at all. Let's give it a go. Can lift out the rack and we can check that chicken. Whew, it's hot. Potatoes look lovely and soft, so I'm going to drain those and get those mashed. So I've got my son doing the mashed potato for me, and let's open up and have a look in our chicken. Oh, this looks lovely. But to make this nice and creamy, we're going to add in some of our cream. So that's 60 millilitres, and that's really now going to change up that chicken.